Hello friends. Now in this class we will discuss about what happen when we connect an electrochemical cell to the external source of battery. So we can write this topic in this manner: functioning of electrochemical cell when it connected with external source of battery or external source of current. Now this is our today's topic: functioning of electrochemical cell when it connected with external source of current. In the first case, we will arrange an electrochemical cell in this manner. We know that in an electrochemical cell there are two electrodes. The first electrode is made of zinc, which work as an anode, and the second electrode, which made of copper, work as an cathode. And these two electrodes dipped in an electrolytic solution. For the zinc electrode, the electrolytic solution is zinc sulfate, and for copper electrode, the electrolytic solution is copper sulfate. Okay. And these two half cell connected with a inverted U-shaped glass tube, which is known as salt breeze. What is the composition of salt breeze and what is the work of this salt breeze? We have already explained. This is salt breeze. And in this setup, the cell potential of this electrochemical cell or Daniell cell, which is known as E standard cell, comes 1.1 volt. Okay. How this 1.1 volt come, we will discuss in our upcoming classes. Now, how can we correlate this Daniell cell with this given topic, functioning of electrochemical cell when it connected with external source of current? Simple meaning is that when we connect this electrode with the external source of current, which is generally a battery. Okay. So this is the meaning. Okay. Now, then there are three conditions. The first condition is when E standard external is greater than 1.1 volt. What will happen? This is the first question. The second condition, that is when E standard external is less than 1.1 volt. And the third condition is when E external is equals to 1.1 volt. We have to deal with three conditions when we connect an electrochemical cell with the external source of battery. First, when external potential is greater than 1.1 volt. We know very well, when the external potential is greater, it means Daniell cell potential is less. So in this condition, the potential will flow from outer side to inner side towards Daniell cell. In that situation, the movement or the direction of electron will completely change and it will show cathode to anode, and the current direction will be there anode to cathode. And zinc electrode will work as a cathode and copper electrode will work as an anode. Or ultimately we can say, in this condition, this Daniell cell, electrochemical cell, will work as a electrolytic cell. Now the second condition, when external potential is less than 1.1 volt, it means the potential of Daniell cell, electrochemical cell, is greater and the potential of external source of current, that is less. It means the current will flow from Daniell cell to the external source of battery and it works as a ideal electrochemical cell. Means the current of the flow of electron will be from anode to cathode and the direction of current will be cathode to anode, and as usual zinc will work as an anode and copper will work as a cathode. This is the result when the external source of current have potential less than 1.1 volt. And the third condition, when external potential is equals to 1.1 volt. We know very well, you have studied in the physics also, when the potential difference between the 2 points is equal, there will be no flow of electrons. When there is no flow of electrons, there will be no flow of current. It means the cell will not work. So what will the result? No flow of electrons as well as no flow of current. So these are the three situations when we connect electrochemical cell with external source of current. These are the three conditions.